Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Starborne episode 6 for our series. It's been a little bit between episode 5 and episode 6, so I'm going to go ahead and go over some of the big changes going on and kind of explain where things are progressing in the game. So you can see here's Holy Terra, a level 3 station, my capital station. Still, it was our starting station. And just going through, doing a couple of missions. I'm actually setting up some more scanning locations. And I've been raiding some of the other players nearby. We'll go here into the standard screen here. So we've got Snagglefox. He is an inactive player. I've been raiding both him and his Marauder station, as well as a couple of other people up here. I am positioned next to some fairly large players, but none of them have really been aggressive with me. Part of that's probably because of the fact that, you know, the alliance I'm in, we're doing pretty good. We're fairly decently ranked. I believe 30 out of 200. So we're in an okay spot. We're not very powerful, but we're not very weak. So we're playing pretty well. Now I've got more missions here. I'm going out and searching. It looks like there's something here in this area, so we'll go ahead and try to scan and see if we can... Oh, did I drop that right in the center of... Oh, it's somewhere's over here, so we'll see if we can scan and find out where it is. But yeah, everything's going pretty good. We'll go ahead and take a look at the buildings we've got here. I have space to queue one more up. I've been playing the game on and off still, whenever I can fit it in. Sometimes it's difficult for me to do, but we're doing the best I can. We're doing pretty well down here in the industrial section. I do got to get a trade post up here shortly, and as well as military. I'm not really focused on domain, just industrial and military for this station. I do have a missile battery up and a mining facility up, which I'm not sure if I covered last episode. And trying to just upgrade those as much as I can. In fact, we can upgrade the missile battery now if we wanted to, but I'd really like to get the mining facility upgraded. We need 3 steel slabs. Maybe we'll get one. We're going to open up some more boxes here and get more cards shortly. On top of that, the other big thing I wanted to cover was Macridge, which is the other planet that I've set up. So that's now considered my second station. And this kind of shows you the distance. Here I am over here, and here is Macridge. So the reason I set it up is if you take a look at resources, not bad. We got all of these coming in. Some gas and crystals, and then a lot of labor coming from this spot here. We don't have very much metal, and you can see that that's definitely our weakest point, but I've been using freighters to haul metal between Holy Terra and Macridge. In fact, I'll go ahead and set something like that up so you can see what I'm doing. You can see I've got a lot more metal here. Still not a lot, but compared to my other resources, but there's a good amount. So we'll go ahead and set up freighter. It's going to come from Holy Terra to Macridge. We've got 4 freighters available, and we'll fill all of those freighters with 1920 metal, and we'll send it off. And that's going to take some time to get to us. In fact, it's going to take... And we could actually set it up to keep doing that, but... trader, that is. But we're just going to keep the freighters moving. I think it was 6 hours. That's something like that. I'm not sure how you can actually check from here. Movements, probably. Yeah, 6 hours and 18 minutes. Alright, so you can see it's a long journey back and forth, but this was a pretty good location because even though we don't have any metal, you can see we've got a very large deposit of it here. So as we expand, we can potentially mine both of these areas, as well as a lot of really good spots to expand for labor mining, which I really want to work towards. So I'm hoping to maybe set up something off over here somewheres so I can get some more labor. And I'm hoping to maybe set another one up maybe off over here or down here. You can set up a couple. You can have up to 3 mining stations, 4 if you find a special card for it, which you can see here. And I'll actually switch over to Macridge and click on buildings. So the station's been somewhat slow at growth, but hammering it out as I go along. But yeah, this station is going to be heavy industrial, and I'm hoping to go heavy domain and really get a lot of labor at this station, especially with these 2 larger labor areas. So that's sort of the plan for this one. In fact, once we get level 2, we'll probably instantly start working towards some of the industrial and labor stuff. And then for military, we'll just get enough to be able to get some missile battery and such at this location for extra protection. But not a whole lot. We'll probably push down the missile battery and maybe Navy Command. With that being said, why don't we go ahead and queue up some more upgrading. We'll go ahead and set up a... Ooh, we don't have any more metal. See, metal's the biggest... Metal's been my biggest crutch here. It's been my biggest, my absolutely biggest crutch. Well, we've got some metal on the way. It's going to take 6 hours to get there. I will go ahead and attach a card if I can. I don't have a whole lot of cards here just yet, but we will go ahead and put you on there. I did have a character card there originally. It must have expired, so we'll go ahead and throw Willie Gamish on there. That gives us a little bit more production, metal, gas, and crystal production, as well as minus 15% build times. Aside from that, I don't really have a whole lot here that's going to help. And no other good rune cards. I could purchase a Wither Crux, which would help. I do have a lot of cards here, and some of these got to be broken down. I just haven't gone through and done it yet. But I have a lot of good cards, and some of them I'm saving for other stations. But we'll go ahead and click on, I believe it is a common card, and it's a rune card. And show all cards. Yep, there it is right there. It only takes 100 to craft. Is there anything else that's... No, I don't really see anything else. We could probably get a rare one. I've got the prestige to do it. A rare one would cost... right here, plus 120. It's for 6 hours, and it's 240. We'll just get the Withered Crux. That'll be fine for now. I just want to sort of speed up resources here. And like I said, I got lots of cards that still need to be broken down. But, okay, can't queue anything up. I could actually get rid of, let's see, I'm building ships here, and I could get rid of some of these. If I do cancel it, though, I only get half of the resources back, which at that point, I might as well just leave it. I'll just have to wake up in the morning and do that, because it's late for me right now. So I won't be able to queue anything up, which is a bummer, because I really want to get the station to level 2 sooner rather than later. Yep, metal's been the biggest one. I'll just have to make sure I keep freighting metal from Holy Terror to there. I see that we actually, yeah, let's see, minus 10%, plus 25% station harvest yield, so we'll throw you on there. And rune's not going to help me here, I don't think. Defensive bonus, missile battery lethality. I'm saving Heart of Stars for, like, if we have an attack coming on. I can't even read what some of these do. Missile strength, something, yeah. I'll check that one out later. Alright, so how are we doing for exploring? I've got missions going out and about. I've got some fleet events here I'd like to take advantage of. We've got this one here, active in 42 minutes. This one, active in 2 hours. That's a level 3. That's a level 2. Alright. Yeah, so those are the 2 stations, and I'll be looking to set up a 3rd station here shortly. Let's go ahead and open up some of the cards I've got. Why don't we do that? You can see I've saved up a lot of them. I like to save them up and open them up with you guys. I open some of them myself, but I also save them and open them with you, just so we can see what we get. Okay, so illegal sensor, plus 20% signal interference, firepower, plus 2 sabotage defense. That's not bad. Used to reduce construction time of buildings. Not really sure. 30 minutes. Okay, that's pretty good. That's really good, actually. And I didn't even see what the other card was. Alright. Yeah, like I said, I gotta go through and dissolve some of these cards. Commodities as well, so I can get more prestige. Reactive armor. That's a good one. It's Hull. Okay. Hopefully we'll get enough to upgrade our mining station. That's definitely what I want to do. Get another mining station upgraded. Which it doesn't look like we're getting it. I think it's steel that we needed. Or it was something. I've gotten you before. It's a pretty good card. Blaze Exosuit's another one. I think this card can only go on a certain level station. Okay, I've got a couple of those now, so I may turn them into prestige. Omniscience, okay. Plus 15 base exploration scan. I might use that if I start doing some heavy scanning here shortly. Heart of Stars, that's good. Plus 10 hit points, okay. I'd like to get some really good legendary cards or something. Something that lets us expand building would be nice. But I haven't seen anything like that yet. I got a lot of cards now. I need to go back through. Veteran Scout's a good one. Ooh, Black Ice. Plus 20 station scan strength. Plus 20 station spy defense. That's a really good one. Construction time of buildings on this one. By 60 minutes. Trade Council. I might throw that up on my... on Macridge, because I can really rush buildings. That or I'll put it on Holy Terra so I can reduce building times. Viking Squad, that's good for... Mercenaries are good for completing fleet events instantly. I've had a couple mercenary cards I've been saving for some big fleet events. Plus 50% cargo space, nice. Alright, Fleet Cadet, I haven't seen that one. Ion plating, minus 10%. Production building. Okay. Alright, so we've got a bunch of cards now worth getting rid of, as well as saving for future use. I'll do all of that off camera. I'm not going to bore you guys with going through all of that. Can I do this upgrade now? I can't. I need 5 steel slabs. I only got 3. And I don't have the metal now to do that, which is fine. Okay, what I'm going to do then is we're going to raid Snaggle Fox again. Hopefully he doesn't have any ships. He shouldn't. I know he doesn't because I've already attacked him, I think, yesterday. So I'm not as concerned. Okay, so we don't have anything here, but we do now have... We could put ion plating there. That'll at least help when we do go to get more buildings. We don't have the metal now to do it, but when we do... Can I actually... So half tempted to cancel one of these to get more buildings because these are so... But I don't really want to waste all those resources, but I guess it doesn't matter. We'll cancel the Corvettes. That'll at least let me get my buildings down. I'm not really that concerned because we have that large batch of metal coming. I don't really need the 31 Corvettes right now. This station hasn't been doing any missions or anything. It's just been focusing on building up. I really need to get level 2, so I really need to get some stuff queued up. That's not... See, I've been kind of prioritizing certain things. Mainly resource and mainly metal refinery. So let's keep working on that. And let's keep the labor coming in, because I've been switching fleets over to this place as well, because it's pretty good at managing labor compared to some of my other... Compared to Holy Terra. Which, by the way, is all set. We could throw another building down on this one. What are we going to go? I was working towards getting all these to level 10, which we're at now. I want to get these to level 10. Everything else is pretty much almost capped out on these levels. Couple things aren't. We haven't done much with defensive force field. Strike command wouldn't hurt. I got the Navy command, so a Navy base is an option. I'm kind of waiting for the space and to decide where to put that up. I could maybe do that, actually. Well, let's get something started here. Getting more freighters wouldn't help, or would help, I'm sorry. That would help. So let's get shipping zone actually going. Because if we get that up and running and keep getting more larger freighter, we can keep mining, putting metal back and forth between Terra and Macridge. Yeah, I sent those industrials off, so we can't build the Navy base if I wanted to. I wouldn't even know where I'd really want to put it. And we got to get the trade outpost up, which we'll focus on. There's not very many people around me really to trade, but that's okay. All in all, we're pretty set. So that's kind of where we stand right now. Not a whole lot to talk about. Just basically bringing up the second station. Hopefully next time I come in, we'll have a third station, and this one will be level 2, if not higher. And I'd like to have this station at level 4 by the time we have that conversation again. For cards for this, I do have ion plating. I wouldn't mind switching that out with something else, maybe. Some of these can be changed out, like plus 30 metal, gas, and crystal construction. That's not really... Or crystal production's not really useful to us anymore. There's probably better cards. Like that for minus 15% build, plus 10% labor building output would be really nice here actually. So why don't we assign that? Holy crap, that makes a huge difference. That actually could be useful too at the other station, but I'll buy that card if I want to. Minus 10% production, building construction time for system. Yeah, I want that water purifier so we can actually go ahead and crank up the size of some of these. We'll put this up to 100. Okay, I guess we'll put that back down to 75 till we have enough, but we're going to get this up to 250 then, because we're going to get ready to start attacking some people nearby. And I've got 5 destroyers, which I'd like to get in a fleet. And I've got the space to do that, so let's do a new fleet. Destroyer, Lieutenant Gardner's fine. And we'll throw our 5 destroyers in that fleet. Alright, we've got no more scouts available. Macridge has some scouts, not a lot. And there's really nothing here. It keeps trying to scan the stars. I'd like to get some solar flares going. There's a strategic outpost right here, but we're a ways away from attacking that. Yeah, we're a ways away from attacking that. But there is marauders nearby. I can't wait till the station is in a good spot. It's really going to help and make a difference ultimately with everything. And I need to get more fleets. I need to get more fleet space, and I need to cut back some of these fleets. I've got a bunch of just random fleets right now, but I'm going to cut them back a little bit and move them around. That's sort of part of the plan. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I think I don't have really much more to cover. That's where we stand for everything. Of course, I'll keep working on all of this stuff and pushing through. So next time we come back, I'm hoping to have Holy Terror here at level 4, have Macridge at level 2, and maybe even a 3rd station up. We'll see. I've got a lot of looking around for a new spot, but I'm thinking something in between the two around here. So that's the plan. That being said, I want to thank you all for joining me for this one. I do hope that you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you next time.